Okay, so saying one should close this. So again, okay, if I should see the decrease in the level of what hierarchy. We'll cover this. I'm just doing a recap. Right, so like that. Let's get this one and then this. Let's go back. Okay, so the next slide. Browsers display the content of headings at different sizes. The content of the H1 element is the largest and the content of H6 element is the smallest. The exact size at which each browser shows the headings can vary slightly. Users can also adjust the size of text on their browser. You will see how to control the size of text, its color, and the font when we look at what CSS. So controlling the size of text, color, and font has to do with the styling of the web page. I'm going to do that when it comes to CSS section. But as you can see, I said that head one, each one is what's the largest, and H6 is what's the smallest. So should not be any issue with that. Paragraph. To create paragraph, surround the words that make up the paragraph tag, opening paragraph tag and a closing paragraph tag. By default, the browser will show each paragraph on a new line with some space between it and any subsequent paragraph. So now let's try something. Let's create a paragraph. So as I said, to create a paragraph, you would start with an opening tag, opening paragraph tag, and a closing paragraph tag. So let's call this my first paragraph. Let's create a new paragraph. Call it the second paragraph. Save. Let's go and refresh this page and see. Let's have about two paragraphs on two different lines. So it's exactly like what I said here, that the browser is going to show each paragraph on a new line. So if you don't want it to show each paragraph on a line, you just have to do it with the styling of what the web page. So default, this is the default setting of the browser to show each of them on your line. But if I want to put them to be on the same line, but I'm creating them as different paragraph, I have to change the styling. So I'm going to come across, we're going to learn how to do that in our style sheet. When we are focusing on what cascading style sheet, CSS. So that's okay. Now bold, bold. So let's say, what if there's a text you want to be in bold? For example, now your full name wants to be in bold. I'm going to do what's the bold tag. By imposing words in the bold bold opening and bold closing tag, we can make the characters appear bold. The bold element also represents a section of text that will be presented in a visually different way. For example, keywords in a paragraph. Although we use the bold elements, although the use of the bold element does not imply any additional meaning. For example, now if I'm writing an essay now, information about myself now, and I want my name, we can also let's say a portfolio now, my personal web page about myself now. So, and I want my name to appear in full and appear bold. I use this bold element. It's going to my name is going to appear visually or different from what other text. So you don't have any difference to this thing, any additional meaning. It's still my name. I make it appear make it appear as bold, make it appear as the normal text size. It does not have any difference. It's just still my name, but it's just what to bring the visual difference between it. Let's try something like this now. Let's make paragraph here be between what bold tag. Notice how the bold tag is nested in between the paragraph tag because the paragraph because the what paragraph is written is we're making it bold. We're saying that we're still making it what part of what this whole paragraph. So let's see how to look like here. As you can see now, it is what visually different from this. So then consider the line, that be the thickness is what let's say, and the font width is more than the rest of them, more than the rest of the web page. Now let's talk about the italics tag. So I'm going to talk about different classes and different tags on this class. It's all different mutually useful tags. So by enclosing words in the tags, opening italic tags and closing italic tags, we can make the characters appear in italic. The italic elements also represent a section of text that will be said in a different way from the surrounding contents, such as technical terms, names of ships, foreign word, thoughts, and other items that usually brought italicized. And let's say you're writing a journal that has some technical terms, or let's say biological terms now. That's let's say for example now we have this paragraph says that what the botanical name of rice is Oriza sativa. Let's run it first. As you can see, there's no actual difference between this and the rest of the text. So we want to make it appear different. Like how, like if you look at the name of botanical names in textbooks and other texts, they usually have this italicized field. So we're going to use italics here, but because the technical name, don't that's what's special, different from the rest of the word. So we're going to put the open italic close. So this is how was the italic tag is system between the paragraph tag. Sorry, so let's let's continue. If we refresh this now, I see that what's in what italics, it looks what's much more visually appealing and what's technically what it makes sense because of it's different from the rest of the text. So superscript and subscript. So more of write formatting text on the web page. In that, for example, now if you are writing in mathematical data to it mathematical, you have to do powers. So you have to use a superscript. So the superscript element is used to contain characters that should be superscripts, such as the suffixes of date or mathematical what concepts. I'm going to give us two examples on this. The first one is going to be a date, and the second one is going to be about a mathematical concept. So let's dive right in. So let's first create the paragraph tag where the text is going to say, let's say that today is the let's just create say the 4th of May. Now remember for this 4th to be superscripted, you have to use a superscript tag. We have the SUP. Let's put the TH here. And let's put this other one. So if we save it now, get the superscripts. So as you can see now, today the 4th of May, the TH is what superscripted. Now let's now create um, a biological, let's say biological, a chemical compound. Yes, water is many of us from biochemistry and water is H2O. So H2O. You realize it's going to be what H20 that's going to be outputted on the browser. So in that this you know that this two here is what subscripted. I want to do subscript tag, just like the superscript, it's just difference is just of SUP instead of SUP. Let's put 20 and 2 here. So this should have been O rather than the S. So see now for that what H2. So this is about the superscript and the subscript tag. Now let's move to the next tag. We're doing okay, let's open this one here.